Hi guys, V here from VTO Gaming, and we're back in Dark Souls 2. We had just reached the doors of the Pharros last time. You may notice I'm wearing my farming gear. It consists of the Jester's Helm for item recovery, the robes to increase our souls, Jester's gloves, and our 2 rings. We had left a chest out here that we were going to explore. First of all, I'm going to show you the way I farm with Mastodons. They're extremely weak to poison, so even the basic poison mist can normally catch them. There you go. Let them cast their first attack. 3 hits. Move. 2 hits. Finished. Mastodon armor. We're going to try and use our farming gear for as much of this map as possible, and hopefully pick ourselves up some nice gear. Now, back to this chest. If you've been watching the previous videos, you'd be aware Lloyd's talismans, extremely effective against mimics. There we go. Dark leggings, scorpion stinger. And this should be... there it's there. It's a poisoning rapier. Not great, but it's always nice to have the option. Won't need them anymore, take them off our bar. And we'll try and explore the doors. Lure him in. No. That wasn't the phantom I was expecting. And we can't back off just yet. There he is over there at the back. Hopefully I've remembered to go offline and this isn't a player, because it's an aggravation I don't need in my farming gear. Okay, that's him dealt with. Okay, this is the phantom that should appear in this area. He's equipped with double Avalon crossbows, which have 5 shots each, and as you can see, he sprays. Ding ding ding. It's a case of luring him out of the water, so we get the fast enough movement to catch him. Hopefully we can lure him up here onto this landmass. Come on. Okay, forget this. Fire your nonsense. Just be aware that each shot from the crossbow will lower your stamina if you block it. He is very easily staggered, so if you have a high break weapon, you can make use of the staggering effect. And now he's poisoned. Job done. Well, that was an annoyance we weren't expecting. Now, these are littered in this place. Most of them will only open this one door, and you will have a single mob behind it. We'll explore that path in a moment. Should be one down here as well. There we go. And that will open that door. The other ones to be aware of are these 3-point doors. You have 2 on the side and 1 on the ground. Let's see how many lockstones we actually have at the moment to see whether I can demonstrate this. We have 4. Okay. So we'll use 1. Inside you will find an extra mammoth, or mastodon. If you don't open the side doors, he can't leave, making him easy farming. Come on. There we go. Please be a halberd, please be a halberd. Yay! Right, what are the requirements to actually wield the halberd? I don't expect us to have it yet. Oh, we do. Anything in here? Yep, another chest. Dun dun dun. And the spear. There it is. We don't have the decks yet, but I will show you it nonetheless. Try and get up to a landmass to show these off. Come on. There we go. Yes, that is a giant skull. It acts more like a halberd than an actual spear, and is very effective. It's one of the weapons that are favoured in PvP. I much prefer this. Same moveset, stronger base damage, and insanely effective. Until we have time to enchant it, we'll go back to our sword, head up this path, and grab ourselves this overhanging soul, the grim axe, and a torch. Nothing else of note, we'll head on. Now, any of you who have played Dark Souls 1 will be wondering, is there an item that allows freedom of movement in the water? I haven't came across anything, much to my frustration. Please be aware these dogs toxic you. And there's lots of other doors here to waste lockstones on. They all contain simple NPCs, nothing worth opening. These guys can be extremely dangerous if you fight them front on. The best way to deal with them is try and get behind them. And you get a really wide hit marker for the backstab. So hopefully we can get behind them again. There we go. More grim junk and a magic stone. Just having a rage on the wall. We'll kill these buddies. Now, I'm always cautious of wooden chests. I think we're going to open one of these. I don't want to waste too many lockstones exploring at this point. And that would be why. Now if you join the Covenant of this area, you can farm them using PvP. It may be something we explore later, but I want to try and avoid the Covenants for the playthrough that we're in. You'll notice here the statue of the Grimworm Warrior. Activating this lockstone, he will start throwing axes out into the open. If you do join the Covenant, the more dangerous you can make this area for people who invade you, the better. There we go, got the backstab. Ow. That wasn't very nice. More junk, more junk. Now that we actually have the Mastodon's Halberd, we could take off our farming gear, but may as well use it. Or they killed the Phantom, so. The biggest danger is these guys. Kill this last one. Come on. Dun dun dun. There we go. Now, hopefully, this is the right one. We are trying to open the bottom section. There we go. As before, he can't make his way out. We haven't wasted the 3 lockstones it's asking us to. And a nice easy kill. Grab a large soul. Dun, dun, dun. I'm just wondering, can we survive that drop? I have serious doubts. I'm sure there's a drop over there. There is. So we'll make our way over here. We'll drop off. See where it leads us. Ninja. And where's the door? Let me out. Should be over here. Somewhere. Ah, there it's there. We could rest at the bonfire and grab ourselves another shot at the Mastodons. I think we should just head up and proceed. Kapow. Oh no. One thing I'd forgot to mention, those are the scorns for this area. You can light them up if you want them. At this point in the game, you don't really need to affect what's happening around you. The enemies aren't going to be any much weaker if you do light the scorns. You will remember this NPC from No Man's Wharf. This is where he appears. He sells the same junk. All the poison gear, and you do have the option of selling him anything you have multiples of, like the silverback shield, the million great Mastodon helms and things that we're going to collect while farming this area. Any doublers on your rings, we have the +1 version. There is no point in keeping the original, so we will sell the original. And anything else you find you don't want to make use of.
Many deal.
If you don't find him in this location, you can travel to No Man's Wharf. Or he also appears in a cave in Harvest Valley. Dodge that. Give him a second to throw the other one, and then he becomes almost unarmed. There we go. Titanite chunk. Thank you. Let's see if we can get it. Can we get it? Can we get it? Nope. Scumbag. We can make it past before he blocks us. Yep. Ow. That is one of the dangers you run when you're wearing your farming gear. Even the slightest hit causes massive damage. But I am aware that just before the boss is a bonfire. So I'm not too worried about how many Estises we waste making our way through the area. And we find ourselves in this area. I know there's one more in this tent. Oh, I wasn't expecting to. Now the NPCs in this area do drop various upgrading materials. Lacerating arrows, nice. Benhart's summon sign, the NPC we met earlier on, the typical Scotsman. But we'll make use of him in the next video. For now we want to find ourselves the bonfire, which is in one of these tents. Should be the one after the wall. There it is. Or not. Right. Ah, okay. Never mind. Okay guys. So that was the doors of the Pharros. We may venture back in there, farm ourselves some more mastering gear, sell it for souls. But for now, we'll wrap up here, and we'll carry on in the Brightstone Tesla. I've been V8VTO Gaming. Thanks for watching. Any likes, comments and subscribes help the channel out, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care guys.